guys, it's Sharon Hartley from My Keto Journey, and we're going to be doing a little cooking segment today. It's cooking keto style. If you're watching from YouTube and if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I appreciate your support. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in today. This is my first cooking video that I've done. So I'm really excited to get started with you today. And if you're watching from Facebook Live on My Keto Journey, hi guys, I hope that you're having a wonderful Friday here in North Carolina. The weather is gorgeous. Welcome to my kitchen. And so we're going to be making today cheddar cheese biscuits, keto style, and we can also make them in a sandwich size as well. They are excellent for putting sandwich meats in, extra cheese, anything that you want to put in a sandwich that is going to be in the ketogenic lifestyle. So any meats, if you're a vegetarian, this is perfect as well. So I'm going to tell you about what ingredients we need to make this. First of all, we have 4 cups of mozzarella shredded cheese pre-grated, because if we use grated cheese in packages that we buy from the store, a lot of them will have cornstarch and also anti-caking agents as well to keep it fresh. So we don't want to be putting all of that kind of in our body, because that can stall our weight loss too, guys. So always get a block and grate it yourself. It is much, much healthier for us, and it's getting our arms moving and all of that good stuff. So if you want to join My Keto Journey from YouTube, there is a tab in the banner, and that will bring us to our community. We are a community of 850-ish members, and we are there to support, motivate, and encourage one another. We give great tips on the ketogenic lifestyle. We also give great tips for recipes, and meal plan ideas come out every Friday. I have just put my new meal plan out today, so check for that. It's got some exciting recipes there for you to try this week, and there are other ones. If you want to look in the group search bar, it will come up meal plans. If you just put meal plans in the tab there, it will bring up all my meal plans that I've done since, I think, November I started. And it just makes it so much easier for those people who are struggling with what to eat on the ketogenic lifestyle, and also maybe time-wise, some of these meal plans are really quick and easy to put together for time, and it just gets the week started. If you know you're going to have like Taco Tuesday or BLT Wednesdays, steak fajitas on Friday, it just makes it a lot easier if you can meal prep, if you can just take an hour, if you've only got an hour in the day, or whatever time slot, just take that in your week. So let's get started with these yummy cheddar cheese and sandwich size. I will show you both. So the first thing you want to do is you want to set your oven to 400 Fahrenheit if you're in America, and if you're in Australia or any other country that uses Celsius, it's about roughly 200 Celsius. So you want to preheat your oven, which is exactly what I've done. Now, so you grate your cheese and you put it in your bowl. So I have my bowl right here. You plop it in your bowl like so, okay? And this can be made a little less if you don't want to make this much. This is like for a family, kind of like a family size serving. So you want to, if you want to make less, you can make less. It can be like, that was 4 cups, so you could do like 2 cups I just really love this recipe because they keep very well in an airtight container or a Ziploc baggie. Okay, so once you put the cheese into your bowl here, you will then crack 3 eggs, and I crack my eggs just in a little pirate stitch here. I haven't got them cracked yet, but here we go. So, you know, your brown egg or your white egg. So you want 3 of these. Now, if you're doing a smaller size serving, you would need about maybe 2, because this egg is what combines the 3 ingredients. So this is like a 3 ingredients cheddar biscuit. So crack your egg. And my friend Christy, she bought me 24 eggs over yesterday. She's a great friend, and she has chicken. So, you know, the fresher the eggs, the better. Because actually, here in North Carolina, we have had an egg recall. That's my oven. We have had a egg recall. I think it was going back a few weeks now. Salmonella. So I stayed away from any eggs, and it was at Walmart and it was at Food Line. Aldi's eggs were safe. I could have gone to Aldi's and got my eggs there, but yeah, I didn't. So now the recall is over. I'm like, yay, eggs. Because eggs is our staple. It's our staple. So we have our 3 eggs here, nicely fresh, and we're going to just beat them up with our fork or whisk, whatever you like to use. Nice and whisked up there. Then you will add the egg mixture in with your cheese. So we're going to add it in like so. Okay. And you're probably wondering, guys, what am I wearing these for? I am wearing these because you get your hand, it's better to, you can mix it in together, like you can mix it in with a utensil, but it's better to use your hands because you've got to kind of shape the biscuit or the sandwich size. So now you would be using your almond flour. Now, I haven't tried these with coconut flour. You could use coconut flour as well. You use 1 cup of almond flour, and this is Bob's Red Mill, and I got this from Sam's Club, so this is why it's a big size serving. And it has 9 carbs per serve with 3 fibers. We deduct the fibers because if we're doing net carbs, we deduct the fibers, and fiber is not digested by the body, so we deduct the fibers. So that's 3, so that's 4 carbs, and then 1 sugar, so 7 grams of protein. And in this bag, it says that you get about 49 servings. So I buy this from Sam's in bulk, Sam's Club, and so I like this so much better than Walmart brand, because the Walmart brand is kind of very, very grainy. This is fine grain. So, okay, so we're going to measure out our almond flour now. We're going to measure 1 cup, or actually I think it's 2 cups. I'm not completely sure. I think it's about 2 cups because we are doing a 4-cup ratio for the cheese, so we want to kind of keep it even. Okay, so there we have it, and we're going to put that in the bowl. Okay, so that's our bowl. We're going to put it in like that. Now, actually, guys, I might kind of use a utensil just to start it off. But I'm going to tell you about some seasonings that you can put in with the biscuits or the sandwich size. We have this Italian seasoning. It's stone meal, and this comes from Aldi's. It's like 99 cents. So we really like Italian seasoning in our house. But if you don't want to do Italian seasoning, you can put basil. So basil or oregano, however you say it. I say things so different to everyone else because of my accent. And if you like onion powder as well, I know a lot of people don't like onion, but this is a onion powder. And I think I got these at Aldi's. Aldi's is really cheap, big lots as well. If you have the big lots, they've got great spices as well. Food Line, Walmart has a ton. Now, my friend Christy, she's probably watching. Hi, Christy. She gave me an all-purpose seasoning, and this has Himalayan pink salt in it, and it's got black pepper and garlic. Probably might not use this one today, but it would be great for everything else. And we want to be getting our salt in, our Himalayan salt, because that's what we use for our electrolytes. And we want to be having as much pink salt or no salt, because with our electrolytes, that's what we need. Okay, so I think for today, just going simple, I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning. Now, I don't measure this out. I just kind of just sprinkle it in. You've got to be very careful with how much seasoning you do use, because that counts towards your carbs. So if you're doing your macros, you want to put these in your tracker. Say I had just put Italian seasoning, like 2 tablespoons, put that in, because every little bit counts towards your macros. So I'm just going to quickly pop this in, okay? Let's give it a good shake. Oh, I can smell it. It smells great. Actually, I might add a little more because we are making a big batch here today. And these biscuits will last a long time. I reckon you could keep them for a week in an airtight container, and you can put them in the microwave and just heat them up, and it's just like having a fresh biscuit. So now I'm going to add, so I just added Italian seasoning. I would say I added a little less than 2 of the servings, 2 tablespoons, so a little less than that. And we do like onion powder. Now, onions can be a bit carby, but powder is not so bad. So I just added like probably roughly around 2 tablespoons. I just gave it a good shake there. Okay, and now we have basil. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of basil in there, guys. I'm going to put a little bit of basil. Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over here. I have my camera. Just going to bring my camera a little closer so you can see. So there's my bowl, and you put parchment paper on a tray. Okay? Sorry, it's a little bit of a mess here. Make sure that you get all your egg. So we have all our ingredients in here, and we just want to mix it up, combine that mixture up. We may even need to add another egg. We'll see. Because when I'm making a bigger batch. But no, it's binding up well, and this is why I use my gloves, because it can get right messy. I believe using your hands, and if you're gonna use gloves, that's fine. I'm kind of like a stickler for that, because I did work in the hospitality industry, so I'm used to using gloves, but you know, you can use your hands just as long as they're clean. So we have here the finished product. Well, not finished product, but this is how it combines. See? So it binds really, really well together, and it smells really good. So you don't need to put any oils or anything down. So that would be a biscuit size, okay? So if you want biscuit size, you just kind of round it around here like so. And it just depends what size you like, if you like that size. So you can put them pretty close together. Oh, I know what I forgot to put in there. I'm sorry, guys. Just 1 second. I did forget to put baking powder in, so I will just get that. Now this, you will measure, okay? So I'll tell you what I use. I just use the Great Value baking powder, and you will need to measure this out. So I'm going to get a spoon. Sorry for my turn back. So you will just put 1 spoon, okay? Just roughly one tablespoon, and just put that in. Now I'm going to put a little bit more because we're making 4, so probably a spoon and a half. Gosh, guys, I'm so glad I remembered that. I had everything kind of put out for today, but I forgot that. Top back up. So this will need another mixing, and we really need the baking powder because that's what's going to help it rise. I just love cooking. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I just love cooking, and I really wanted to share this with you because some people really have a hard time getting off bread, and this is just like a quick and simple, easy recipe to do. There we go. Just gonna add them on. And you can put these in a Ziploc baggie as well for work, school. Kids love these. They taste like cheesy biscuits. They're really great. And you just roll them out like a ball, however many, whatever size you like. So I've got 4 across there. It's really binding really well today, actually. So guys, how is your day doing? I hope that you're having a wonderful day. My husband and I today, we were out just cleaning our boat that we have. We're getting ready to put it out on the water soon, hopefully, before it gets too hot. And it's sort of been out where the pollen has gotten to it. So we went around with the Windex and we cleaned up what we could, and that's just like a little project that we do together. We just spend some time together in the boat. Always make sure that when you're out in the sun to put a good sunblock on. And even our little doggy, our little Havanese doggy, he was out with us. Now, so this is made 8, okay? And if you make it smaller, you could have more. Just going to pop that in my thing. Okay, so now if you wanted to make a sandwich size, you would just press it down like so with the palm of your hand. And these would even be great for little mini pizzas as well. I actually haven't tried that. Little mini pizzas. So you would have it like that, okay, and that would be like a little sandwich. Because I don't really have a lot of room on my tray here, I'm just going to roll it back. But I just wanted to show you that it's just easy to just flatten it down like so. So now, these are going to bake roughly around 20 minutes. So now I'm going to go over to my oven, and I'm going to be right back. And I'm going to take off my, and I've got to put the timer on my oven. So I'll be right back. Now, we all have different types of ovens, so mine cooks rather quickly. And so I just kind of just keep an eye on it. Do you like my little apron? It's got floral emblems Australia. It's probably back to front for y'all, but I'll show you. So here's a picture of Australia. And I live all the way down here in Victoria. That's where I came from. This is a wattle here. And these are bottle brushes. Oh, I actually have my favours on today because I was out cleaning the boat. So, sorry. Without cleaning the boat, and it was rather hot out. So I decided, I'm going to do that. Okay, so we have 18 minutes. So basically with the cheddar cheese biscuits, you can have it with anything. You can have it with a steak. You can have it with a salad. I've been doing 1 meal a day fasting, and that has been my staple for my carbs. So one of them is actually only two carbs. So if you're only doing 1 meal a day, or if you're intermittent fasting, that is an excellent source of carbs for the day. You're getting your protein, and you're getting your fats and all of that. So I'm just really excited to show you how they're going to turn out. And this is just a simple recipe, guys. I know that the kids are going to love it. You're going to be able to take it to work. And remember, I will just show you the ingredients again, just for a recap. So you want to use 3 eggs if you're going to make a 4-cup serving like I did. You want to use 2 cups of this. Now, you don't have to buy this. You could use any other brand. It doesn't need to be Bob's Red Mill. It can be any other brand that you get from Walmart or Aldi's or anything. Now, I will show you the coconut flour that I used. Let's see, here it is. If you're allergic to almonds and you don't want to do almond flour, now I'm not sure how these would taste with coconut flour. You can totally do them with coconut flour. This is organic flour, and you get this from Walmart, and this has 60 calories, 2 grams of fat, 45 milligrams of sodium, so that would count towards our sodium, 0 sugars, and 5 fibers, and this is non-GMO. You want to be looking for non-GMO and non-MSG, because that is what gets fluid retention and will make us feel puffy. And this has 9 carbs with 5 dietary fibers, so that would make it 3. 0 sugars and 3 protein. So you could totally use that. Now, I use this for my coconut muffins. I use this for cream cheese pancakes. You can use it for that. And any kind of recipe that may call for almond flour, you can use coconut flour. It might have a different taste and a different texture. Now, with the coconut flour, you may have to add a little bit more, because the almond flour seems to be a more binding agent. and the coconut flour, it's not such a good binding agent. So yeah, if you wanted to supplement or substitute the almond flour for the coconut flour, go ahead. You can use this pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, and garlic. You could use that in your biscuits. Whatever type of seasoning that you like. So today I used 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, which I just got from Aldi's. I love Aldi's. This is stone meal. Okay. And onion powder. I used 2 tablespoons of onion powder. And I used basil as well. And you could put oregano, you could put rosemary if you wanted, anything that you like with the seasonings. So we have 14 minutes, guys, until it's ready. So, okay, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about my channel, what I'm going to be doing with my channel on YouTube. So I'm going to have, on Fridays, I'm going to have Faith Fridays for anyone who is interested in watching my little ministry sermons. A lot of people that I know in my group, they are Christian, so that is going to be on Friday. Then I'm going to have coffee talk. I'm actually ordering Tirani syrups. I'm ordering a sample pack from Amazon. My friend Judy, she's in my Keto Journey group, she told me that she ordered them, and I have been using the chocolate syrup. I'll show you. Now, I don't have the pumps. You can buy the pumps, but see, I have used that much. Well, you can't really see. I've used that much. I think I've used more because I don't have the pumps, but oh my gosh, like heavy whipping cream and some of this in your coffee, excellent, excellent, excellent. And it's great for bulletproof coffee. If you do bulletproof coffee, just put a splash of this in. Oh my gosh, it is so good, guys, I tell you. So definitely if you're going to buy a big bottle like that, it is much cheaper. I think I paid like $10, $13 for just one, but for all 4, it's like $36. So I try and get the best buy for my buck. Because, you know, when you're on a one-income family or you're a family and you've got 4 kids or more, you want to get something that is going to fit in your budget. And I love coffee, so I'm going to be doing like flavored coffees with my Keurig. I just got that out. I haven't been using my Keurig lately because what had happened is we bought one ages ago. Years and years ago, we bought one, and it was draining out water, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I called the manufacturer up, and they sent me another one. Well, the other one did the same. I don't know. I was measuring the water. I was putting the water in correctly. And the thing I don't like about K-Cup 1, because this is a 1-serving one, it didn't give me enough coffee. I use a big cup. I use quite a big cup. I'll show you one of my cups that I use. Let's see. Oops, I don't have one round. I'll show you. My Pooh Bear cup. So if I was making a coffee with the Keurig, it would like only go up to there. And I was like wanting a full cup of coffee, you know. So I don't really like the 1-serving one, guys. I like, if you're gonna invest in getting one, get the 2-serving ones, because I have spoke to many friends who have the bigger serving ones, and they have not had an issue at all with them. So that might be something I might think about getting into. So I'm going to be doing the K-Cups with different flavors. Tell me what your different flavor is and how you like to have your coffee in the comments below if you want to give me some ideas for my coffee talk. And we'll sit down and just talk about the stuff about the ketogenic lifestyle things. We'll also be doing like iced coffee. I love iced coffee. Oh, and you can add like your spray ready whip in there. And we might even do hacks that are copycats to the Starbucks drinks. We can make them at home. And also I make some Premier protein shakes. I make them into like a smoothie with a lot of ice. So I've got to put my ice maker back in my refrigerator. And I do now on my videos have a list. It is my Amazon wish list. It's what some of the items that I use, some of the items that I'm going to get. I will place that up in my description box, and you can see exactly what on the ketogenic lifestyle, what type of extra foods that you need. Now, you don't need extra things. You can do keto simply. I have had friends of mine say, how much is it going to cost me? Because I'm on a budget and I have like 4 kids and I can't, what am I going to be able to eat? So I told them, you don't need to have the almond flour or the coconut flour. If you don't want to make things, you can do keto very easy on a budget. I have done a budget video before. If you want to check that out, it is in my previous videos. So I'm going to just quickly check on our cheddar biscuits. They smell so great. The house has such a wonderful aroma. I wish that we had smell-o-vision. I always heard that on TV, and I thought, hey, I'm going to say that today. So let me go check quickly on what's happening in the oven. Oh, guys, they are looking great. I think I've got another 8 minutes and 33 seconds. They're browning on top. That's what you want. You want them to brown on top so they're nice and crispy. You can eat them straight away. They might fall apart, though, so I kind of let them cool off. But they're just so great. Like, it's just a staple food. We all need that ketogenic staple food. Our staple foods are bacon. Our staple foods are eggs, the vegetables that we can have. There's broccoli and cauliflower. I have done 2 versions of a cauliflower bake in my videos. I made one at my mom's when I was in Australia, and I made one here in my kitchen. And stuffed peppers. There's going to be a lot of recipes that I'm going to show you how to make. It's just going to be amazing. So we're going to be doing recipes, meal ideas, and it's going to be great. It's going to be so exciting. So what else? Oh, yes. So I just want to mention that with my 1 meal a day fast, so now I have dropped 16 pounds. I had done a 3-week update where I had dropped 14. Well, I dropped another 2 pounds, so now I'm down 78 pounds. So getting close to the 80 mark, the 80-pound mark, and it has taken, this is going into my 15th month of keto. Things have slowed me down because I have RA, I have polycystic ovary syndrome, and I have kind of been on and off with thyroid issues as well. And I'm not really, I do go on walks, but I'm not the most active person. I have wanted to get down to my 100-pound mark before I start getting into exercising. But I do my arm exercises where I put it out like this, and I do my arm exercises, and I do my squats. I do my squats. I am telling you guys, every squat counts. Now, my knee is sort of playing up today, but what I do is when I use the microwave, if it's 3 minutes on the microwave, while the microwave's counting down, I'll do my squats. I'll do my arm exercises. If there is commercials on the TV, I'll do the same thing. It's just getting toned up, getting the blood pumping, because that's what we want. We want to get the blood pumping, and I'll go out for walks. And now I'm not winded at all. And also, in my YouTube videos, I will be doing a non-victory, a non a non-victory video and accomplishment, and so far I've done 2 of those. I've had, I think about 5 or 6 people say what their non-scale victories are. So if you want to share them, share them. And if there is some type of keto bread that you make, please share the recipe with us. We would love to know. I have some other keto breads that I make as well that kind of need the mixer. And there is this cheesy type keto bread that I made. I made it ages ago. It came from the Keto Dad. If you want to check him out, he's on Facebook. He might even have his own YouTube channel. Hey, Keto Dad, if you have your own YouTube channel, I'm giving you a shout out. But yeah, just look. There's so many great YouTube people out there that I've met. Like, I've become really close to them, and they've encouraged and motivated me, and like, I'm new to YouTube, so I need all the advice that I can get. Okay, so we have 4 minutes. I'm gonna just quickly check on them and see how they're doing. But sometimes they actually cook a lot quicker. So let's see how they're doing. Oh my goodness, guys, I think they're almost ready. So I'm going to get my little, it's just my little thing. Oh, I actually have an Australian one I should show you. No, that one's not my Australian one. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get them out of the oven. I'm just going to move you just a little bit out of the way here. Okay. Getting them out of the oven, and they have browned on the top. Oh my gosh, guys, they look amazeballs. Here they are. And if you can just press on them, that is your biscuits. So there you go, cheddar keto style biscuits. And if we can't really pick one up, but yeah, they are amazing. So you can have people before who used to have sausage biscuits can now have those. You can still have your sausage biscuits, but you can have it on those. Okay, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have liked it, please give me a like. And if you would like to know the recipe, how I do it, if you didn't catch today's replay, comment in the comments below. If you watched live or you're watching replay and where you're from, I would love to hear where you're watching from. So guys, I hope that you enjoy your Friday. Oh my gosh, it's Friday, the weekend. Yay! We're all off work. Tell us what you're doing this weekend. I'd love to know what you're doing this weekend. So guys, take care. Keto on. Bye-bye.